Here's a question I get from a lot of parents of school-age children. Should I open a 529 account? Is that the best thing to do to fund education, or would you suggest something else? We do love our boxes, don't we? Mark Gungor is a popular marriage conference speaker. With a great deal of humor, Gungor explains the difference in how most men and women think. Women, Gungor contends, think in a very global, interconnected way. Their thoughts and feelings are constantly interacting together. Lots of complexity, at least it sounds that way to this male mind. Men, on the other hand, are much simpler. According to Gungor, we think in boxes or categories. We've got a work box, a play box, a marriage box. Now, we're not proud of it, ladies, but you wouldn't find many men who can deny it. Interestingly, my experience is that the sexes come together when it comes to money. Most men and women think in boxes or categories. It's simpler that way, isn't it? The whole financial services industry actually has been organized around this box principle. You want to buy some retirement for one day? Then put your money in a retirement plan like a 401k plan. Do you want to buy a car? Then you get a car loan from the bank. Do you want to pay for your kid to go to college? Well, then you put money in a 529 college savings plan. So simple and so wrong. If everyone had an unlimited supply of money, the box approach would work fine. You could put $1 in each different box without having to worry about not having enough. But we don't live in that world, do we? We live in a world of limited resources and unlimited desires. So we've got to be as efficient with every dollar as we can be, and we have to prioritize what comes first. When the flight attendant is reviewing the safety features of the airplane, she's going to tell you what to do if the little yellow oxygen mask falls down from the overhead compartment. Remember, lace the mask over your nose and mouth first, then assist any children. If you're not functioning properly, you're not going to be much help to your kids. The same is true on the ground with money. You have to prioritize the bigger picture in your mind. Consider adopting the following priorities before you put any money in a 529 plan. First, get your own safety net in place. If a catastrophe happens to you, your dependent child is going to suffer as much as anyone, so make sure your insurance house is in order. Second, get liquid. You should work hard toward having 3 to 6 months of living expenses in a readily available liquid savings account. That means that you're going to have to, number 3, get busy saving. I'd like to see everyone saving 15% or more of their annual income. If you were to start at 0 and try saving 5% of your annual income before you try to ratchet up to 15, start somewhere. The fourth, get out of debt slavery. I choose my words carefully. Some people, small businesses, real estate investors, use debt judiciously to build wealth. Nothing wrong with that. Just make sure your use of debt is part of a wealth building plan, not because you didn't save any money and you wanted a new car. Work towards getting out of that kind of consumer debt slavery. And fifth, get growing yourself. Are you investing in your own professional or career development? Are you spending any time or money to make yourself more valuable to your clients, your customers, or your employer? Want to send your child to college and be able to pay for it? That's a great idea. I suggest you get out of your box and get to work on it, one priority at a time. Offering you wisdom on wealth, I'm Byron Moore.